Hey guys, what's going on? So today, guys, I feel like I'll give you guys kind of an update video on the RuneScape updates that just happened today. I think for a while now, the Ninja team has been working on the updates for Dungeoneering. Mostly, it's just all the rewards. There is a pretty cool option as well that you guys can now skip floors with using tokens, which is kind of convenient since we just had a 50% token experience week sort of thing. We're still in it, but it's kind of convenient that it's happening right now. Now, for the most part, all these rewards should benefit at least everyone, at least 1 point. For me, there's definitely something like the scroll of dexterity, something like that. Basically, I get the no, not that one. That's a crafting one. Which one is this one? Scroll of proficiency. There we go. So what that scroll does is basically you sometimes have a chance of keeping a mahogany plank as you're making mahogany tables, whatever the hell you're making. I guess with mahogany, it doesn't have to be the tables. It also works with any other plank. Mahogany is like it's kind of just like how the smithing one works. You have like a 5% chance of saving a rune bar when you're using rune bars, but a way higher chance if you're using like brawn bars. Now, I'm gonna give you guys a quick little update on this as well, which is this has finally happened. I swear this has been like this ever since EOC has came out. Hex Hunter Bow has now also has its stats boosted. They basically said it's going to be matched to what every other two-hander weapon should be. So I'm hoping that Hex is really good now once again. I have like 2 Hex or 3 Hex bows actually on my newbie account. No one wanted them anymore because they were all shit. So I'm like, hey, I'll take them. They're fucking rare anyways. Those are hopefully the better than Sagittarian bows now, I'd assume, because it's really rare to get, obviously, compared to the Sagittarian bow. And we basically do now have the coin collector, as many people have been asking for ever since the charm collector, probably. Nothing really new. We all thought that was going to come one day, and it has. There's only one little thing I could say about it, that I believe it costs 20,000 points, or 20,000 tokens to get it, but it only holds up to it's up to 60. Yeah, so it holds up to 1 million not 1 million GP in total. So it'll collect up to 1 million GP, and then it'll just disappear, which means you got to buy it once again. I'm going to assume the first time you buy that the item, it's going to be 20,000 tokens. The second time, 40,000, and the third time, 60,000 tokens. And I don't think it goes above 60,000 tokens, so it's kind of up to you guys if you guys think 60,000 tokens is worth collecting 1 million GP that you would have never really picked up anyways. That's kind of up to you guys. I probably would use it, but this is kind of making me have to go back to Dungeoneering, especially for someone like me. I'm 200 mil and I only have like 1 million points left. I used all my points on the experience back in the day. So, for me, this is, not a big deal anyways, though, because I am done with combat, but it's kind of up to you guys if you guys wish to do that. Just like the construction new scroll, you can also buy one for crafting, which I guess you will keep a leather sometimes whenever you are crafting, so I guess I'll save some money as well. Something that I found to be pretty cool actually is the wild card. What this does is it unlocks the ability to gain a free card upon entering a sinkhole. I'm going to assume it's cost 20k points, which is actually very little, or 20k tokens, my bad. Points, tokens, same shit. But yeah, I'm wondering if that's like forever, or is that just like once or something? Because if that's forever, that's very well worth it. 20k points, you get that from sinkholes anyways after doing a few of them. And then you basically always get a card, which is pretty sweet. Now, the next thing is floor skipping. And at first, I thought this was pretty sweet. Maybe we can now start skipping C1s and not having to do them anymore. Back in the day, definitely doing C1s was like the most boring thing ever. I think a lot of people nowadays, though, they just do like large floors anyways, like freaking furnished floors, and they still get pretty good experience anyways. But back in the day, obviously, we always just did C1s from like floor 1 to like level, or floor 29. So, like that. But I checked to see how many, I think this is a little bit OP, but not OP in a good way, in a bad way. But it costs like 300 and something thousand tokens to skip your C1s, which is definitely not worth it in any case. Even if you have like 10 million tokens, I would still never do that. It takes like less than an hour of your time to do C1s, or somewhere around there from what I remember. Probably faster now with all the extra updates, I'm not too sure. But yeah, it's a little bit too expensive in my opinion. 300,000 tokens, that's a lot. Maybe if it was 30,000 tokens, I'd probably deal with that, because you get all those points back anyways, or all those tokens back whenever you do all the extra floors that you're going to be doing after you do your C1s, basically. But 300,000 is quite a bit. Now, technically, if you are training Dungeoneering without doing things like sinkholes and daily challenge, that's probably worth it for you if you would not really care to have any tokens at the ending, because obviously you can, C1 for 1 to 29, which costs like 300 or something thousand tokens, and then whenever you do for 30 to 60, you'll get way more than 3 million or 300,000 tokens back. You'll get like 5 million experience or something like that, which is like 500k tokens. So you can technically never do C1s again. But that's a little bit too expensive in my opinion. A few cool updates is you can now surge in Dungeoneering, which is pretty nice to see. I remember all the time when I was trading and I was running through the entire room from one side to the other side. I was like, Can I not surge right now? This is annoying. So that's pretty cool. One thing that's also awesome is if you guys do train wood cutting and fishing with doing C2 method, you can now do bonfire fire making as well in dungeoneering, which doesn't really make it faster, but it definitely makes it more AFK, a little more relaxing, I guess. Because obviously whenever you do fire making in C2 or just in dungeoneering at all, you make the fire really, really quick, so you got to kind of pay attention to it. And sometimes you'll actually end up screwing it up probably anyways. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I thought, might as well have some bonfires in there. I'm wondering if it's going to give you a life points boost as well. I would imagine it probably will because I would think it would. And last but not least, there's obviously now also a timer added to your dungeoning floor. So once you're in there, the timer starts. You no longer have to wait till the ending to see how long the floor is. You can kind of just tell how long it's been while you're doing it. Oh, one more thing, of course, as you guys saw in the video, is that was a pet frost dragon. You can now buy pet frost dragon, Hope Devour, and I believe Blink. I'm not too sure what those ones look like, but obviously I only have enough points to buy the Blink. I don't have enough points to buy the what's it called? The Hope Devour. And if you guys hear some grass cutting outside, yes, someone is cutting some grass outside, so that's great. But anyways, overall, pretty sweet update for dungeoning for sure. I'm still kind of iffy about the whole, skipping floor thing. That costs a lot of tokens, I would say, for things like that. Obviously, it's nice to have that option, but that is a lot of tokens. I'd rather save my tokens for fixing chaotic and stuff like that. But anyways, besides that, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little update. And yeah, tell me you guys think about all these new rewards. Like I said, definitely think about getting the ones for skills like crafting and construction. Might even be a few more, I would think. Oh yeah, there's one for actually training inside dungeoneering. You have a 50% chance to earn 5% extra experience, which isn't really that big of a deal, but I guess it's something. But I guess one more very last thing is the chaotic rement. It costs 100,000 tokens though, but you can use this item to convert a Ceradomin's murmur, hiss, or whisper into something more powerful. I believe what I was told, the hiss has been improved by 0.5% crit and like 0.25% melee or something like that. I was told something like that. It's not too much of a boost, but obviously I would assume those items are now going up because of it. But yeah, I guess it's kind of cool as well. But anyways, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. And as for now, make some gains.